The Best Hit USA Black Music Special。 こんばんは、小林克太です。ベストヒット USA 先週今週2週間にわたってアメリカ各地でのインタビューを中心にブラックミュージック特集をお送りしております。今週はその後半なんですが、まず今日はリック・ジェームズからご覧いただきます。彼は1970年代の後半に実に派手な登場の仕方で人気者になりました。プリンスなどは俺のスタイルを盗んでるなんてことを言ったほど勢いがあったんですが、このところ低迷を続けておりました。しかし最近になって彼のシングルがブラックチャート1位になるなどかなりの盛り上がりを見せております。それでは彼のニューヨークでのライブ、そしてインタビュー合わせてご覧いただきましょう。
Once you used the word punk funk. Is that what you originally started or what?
You know, somebody asked me once, I tell you, that really came up by accident. Somebody asked me once, what do you call your music? Which I think is a real silly thing. I mean, for someone to say at this time when I was starting. So punk was happening and all this. And I said, punk funk. Punk funk, that's what we call it, punk funk. They said, why? I said, because it's rebellious and we say we want it, we do what we want it. And I was just riffing, I was just...
Yeah, but that was pretty close to the spirit.
Well, everybody started saying punk funk, which was cool.
Yeah.
Because I think all black music, and music in general, especially black music, has been labeled and stigmatized since the beginning. Disco, R&B, soul music, funk music, rock and roll. I mean, it's like, I'd rather name me before somebody else names me. It was that kind of thing. Because somebody was waiting to put a tag on me.
Yeah, tell us about the video. Was it fun? We're gonna play the video.
Was the video fun? And it was very hard making a video with 15, 16 gorgeous women. It was hard. I still haven't quite gotten over it. And they were wearing these lace things and all this stuff, and I just felt like Stevie Wonder. I mean, I just couldn't really watch it.
Rick James, Lucy's Rap。さて続いてご覧いただくアーティストも地味ながら長い間活動を続けてきた人でありまして、珍しくカナダ出身の黒人女性シンガーブレンダ・ラッシェルであります。彼女は10年前にデビューしておりまして、もちろん自分のレコードも出し続けてきておりますが、最近では作曲の方でも有名です。最近になってドナ・サマーの「Dinner with Gershwin」というヒットもありました。そして今年の春、彼女の「Piano in the Dark」がトップ10に入る大ヒットとなったのを覚えている方も多いと思います。Like when you have written something for Donna Summer or
Yes.
Earth, Wind and Fire, do you consider the artist in mind? Do you have them in mind or?
I used to do that until I realized that you can never second guess an artist or what they're going to like. So I decided I would write the songs for myself, and then if they like them, that's great. Because I had better luck when I was writing for myself as opposed to trying to fit my writing to an artist's style.
Were you, your father, of course, was a very well-known vocalist for the Ink Spots. Your mother was a musician too, right?
Yes, my mother is a songwriter. So I learned from this high about songwriting and singing between the two of them.
You remember the first time you ever sang in front of people?
Yes, I do. I was about 3, and my mother took me to a little Christmas party. And it was a contest for the little kids, and my song was Jingle Bells, and I sang the song. Everyone was laughing and clapping, and I won first prize, but I found out why they were laughing so hard. I was singing Jungle Bells.
Brenda Russell, Piano in the Dark.
When he plays the
Best Hit USA Black Music Special continues. The Best Hit USA Black Music Special。ブラックミュージックを特集してお送りしております Best Hit USA、続いて若いグループなんですけども、まずなんと、プロデュースチームとして有名になりまして、これからは自分たちのレコードも本格的に売り出していこうというグループフルフォースを紹介いたします。彼らはリサ・リサ&カルト・ジャムの作曲やサウンド作りをして、注目を浴びまして、最近ではジェームス・ブラウンのプロデュース、それからボブ・ディランのレコーディングに、参加、もちろん自分たちの全米ツアーも合わせてやっているというかなり忙しいグループなんです。彼らは3人の兄弟そして2人のいとこというファミリーグループなんですが、ニューヨークのスタジオにそのうち2人の兄弟1人のいとこが来てくれました。
How we got started, all the scratching and hip hop. You know, there's some says it started out in Bronx, Queens, and some says it came from Jamaica by way of New York.
Well, no doubt it came from New York. Yeah, that's no question.
Which part is still debatable, you know, because everyone started when once it caught on, it caught on real quick. So it's like if it started in the Bronx, Brooklyn had it within, you know, the next couple of days they were doing it, you know. But that's the way it pretty much went. Everybody, you know, started out with the late, you know, early 70s actually.
That's when someone decided to put it on the record. That's when it first took off. So yeah, it goes back a ways. You know, people just getting into it now, but it's been out for a while.
Hi, I'm late. I'm Bow-Legged Lou, and I'm late, but here I am. I'm gonna get right here. Keep it rolling. I hope you didn't stop. Did you stop it? Keep it rolling. All right, I'm Bow-Legged Lou.
And a couple guys made pop, and we'll just swing it. You know?
James Brown, how did you get involved with him? Did he come to you and ask you?
Ow! Good God!
That was a labor of love, yeah. We was real surprised.
Came to us just like that.
He came to us just like that. Not for one single, not for two,
Help me.
but the whole album.
Help me.
You know, so that was real good. That blew our mind, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, our schedule, as usual, is hectic and crazy.
Right.
But there's no way we're going to say no to Godfather.
First day that he was in here singing a song that we did. I mean, you gotta remember, this is James Brown, the Godfather of Soul, singing a song that we wrote in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And here he is. And it was funny because as he was in there and he was standing up singing, he started dancing. And I was in there with Jerry in the control room. I says, Jerry, look. It wasn't until James started doing his mashed potatoes. I said, look, we're really doing
That's
James
when it hit us. It was like,
that's when it hit us, and he was great to where he got us. Not only were we a little in awe in the beginning because we overcame ours quick, but our engineer Tony Maserati, he's right over there.
Yeah.
He was shaking. He was up to the control room, and sometimes he has a bad habit because he first started out of sometimes erasing vocals. Everybody in the world, Tony Maserati. Not now anymore, though. Not now anymore because he's learned well. He's been with us, and he's fine. He's great. He's our #1 engineer. But this one time, he was in there, and Mr. Brown was singing the song, and then Mr. Brown laid down a good vocal, and then all of a sudden, he was like kind of erased. So what I did, I said, wait a minute, Tony. And Tony was in there, and I could hear the shivering in Tony's voice. And Mr. Brown was in there with me. Don't throw any more things, Tony Maserati. So then I said, Tony, did you erase that last vocal just now?
He said, well, yeah.
He said, no, he didn't even say it that fast. He said, 2 days later, yeah, I did.
He said it in harmony, like,
Yeah, I did. And then I said, oh no. So then Mr. Brown, he says, wait a minute. Mr. Engineer, where are you from? And Tony goes, well, I'm from Massachusetts, sir. Sir? He goes, no. Tell me. Where are you from? I asked him twice. Massachusetts. What's your last name? Maserati. Figures. Was that Italian? And then he starts talking then Mr. Brown starts talking in Italian. For a good while, and I'm up here. All right, Mr. Brown, let's get back to the song. It was funny, but he said his hands were sweating. Our engineer's hands were sweating, and that was the first. After that, though, everything ran great.
Yeah.
All you copycats out there, get off of my tip. I'm James Brown with the force. Full force. Ain't taking no lip.
I'm ready.
gonna do now is really just concentrate on full force. Usually when we're doing our own album, we're still doing other people's stuff at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna just concentrate on full force because we have so many like great songs that we can give to ourselves instead of being generous. So anybody out there that's looking to be produced by us, we're not giving you the best songs.
Come back. You were never meant for me.
The Best Hit USA Black Music Special continues. The Best Hit USA Black Music Special。ブラックミュージック特集、最後に登場するのは先日も日本でコンサートをやりましたフレディ・ジャクソンであります。彼はブラックチャートでの1位の数はマイケルやウィットニーを軽く抜いてダントツの人であります。そして、バラード専門に歌っておりまして、この方面ではルーサー・バンドラスと人気を二分している男であります。Freddie Jackson, You Are My Lady。
You have outdone artists like Michael Jackson in the Black Chart, right?
He's bad, but I'm real bad. You know, what can I say? I don't wear the glove. Maybe that's that's the difference. Michael, take off that glove. Michael has been out here for years. He's been performing since I saw Michael perform. I was born and raised in Harlem, so I grew up 4 blocks away from the Apollo Theater. So I had the pleasure of seeing Michael when he was just a little boy. So
when he used to sound higher.
When his voice was, you know, now it's a little deeper, and nothing you can do about that. But I don't know. I guess it's just fate or something that has just happened. I'm not competing with Michael. It's just something that is happening.
Well, since you mentioned Apollo, what were your heroes then? Who were your heroes?
Well, I guess my heroes at the time of the Apollo might have been Aretha Franklin, Donny Hathaway. I can't say James Brown because I guess he was I just found James Brown to be, well, he was funny to me.
Freddie Jackson, Nice and Slow。
We're gonna take it nice and slow. We're gonna take it nice and slow. Oh, girl, let it flow. Nice and slow, let it flow, and hold on tight to love.
というわけで2週間にわたってお送りしましたブラックミュージック特集いかがでしたでしょうか。先週はブラックミュージックが一般のチャートで3割を占めているということをお伝えいたしましたが、ダンスチャートの方では、強力でありまして7割はブラックミュージックであります。